What is up? What is up? What is up? We are in midweek check-in, but we're really not. Today, I'm going to be doing all signs for the month of October going into November, specifically for Libra season. Excuse me. Ooh, I can't get over those Libras. Specifically for Scorpio season. So I can't wait because Scorpio is dishing the tail, the stinger out today. Yesterday, today, depending on where you are in the world, it was a partial lunar eclipse. And so therefore, there's a lot of energy with Scorpio bringing in that energy of cycles ending, dying, right? Shedding some light on some things that needed to be, us paying attention to more so. All right, so I'm going to just read a little bit. I have some note here, but while I was getting my cards together and pondering, salute to the new subscribers as well. Thank you. As I was sitting here pondering and getting these cards together, Mr. West came back into my mind. Why? Because he's living rent-free in a lot of people's minds right now, and mine included. And I don't like that. I want the whole thing to be over with. Whatever's going on, hurry up and get it over with. But it's going to happen soon because November 8th, when we have our next eclipse, our final eclipse for 2022, that's going to be in the sign of Taurus. Now, it's a lunar eclipse on election day. Go figure. And a Scorpio is running the White House. Go figure. It's all designed perfectly. We also have been in a North Node Taurus and South Node Scorpio for the past year now. It's going to be another half a year after this. So that paradigm, the collective, is dealing with this North Node in Taurus, which has to do with money, has to do with stability. It's an earth sign. But it's also coming from the South Node of Scorpio, which has to do with death and rebirth, transformation, so forth and so on. So a lot of things are playing out in real time, as they say, that we're seeing taking effect. All right. Yes, there has been some deaths and there has been some retributions on top of that, as I've come to understand now that city workers for New York, for the state of New York, will be getting their jobs back because they didn't want to put their lives in somebody else's hands and be told you need to get this in order for you to continue working. And therefore, they took an L, they stopped working, and now they'll be able to get their jobs back and with retribution. So kudos to New York for doing that. Unfortunately, a lot of people had to, put themselves in jeopardy, put themselves in harm's way to support their families. They were basically being told, if you don't do this, you will lose your job. If they're supporting their families, they have no other way but to cave in and fold in and, go along with the get along. While some people are clapping and saying, good for those who stood 10 toes down and didn't, fold in and didn't go and get that stuff. Most of those people, I don't know who they're surrounded by, but the everyday person had to do that, especially if they're taking care of their families. And if they're the sole provider, they needed to be out there getting something that they wouldn't normally put into their bodies just so that they can stay in employment. So we don't want to make it a them versus us kind of thing, because whatever the situation was, some people had to go along with the okie doke, like I just said. So it's a win for New York. But remember, New York was also ground zero, right? We had a lot of casualties, quote unquote casualties that, got hit with this virus. And therefore, hey, we deserve that payback. All right. Anyway, again, so, celestial speaking, we're in Scorpio season right now. So as I said, that's the ending of something. Scorpios bring that death energy, right? Figuratively or literally. It's also the death card and the tower card in the tarot deck, right? So the death card in tarot is about dying, right? But it's also cycles that needed to be ended systematically, whether you're being oppressed. In that card, it shows a skeleton domed in a if I can find it, I'll find it for you. The traditional tarot has a skeleton domed in a soldier, an armor suit on top of a white horse, riding over the king and his family. So systematically, people could be breaking out of old ways of thinking, traditional ways of teaching, possibly marriages, okay? But then there's also the literal part of it where there could be some deaths, literal deaths happening around you, all right? Or seeing this play out. Now, also the other Scorpio card is the Tower card. And in tarot, that card looks like a tower with a crown, a lightning bolt shooting through it, and two people, male and female, falling out of the tower. That, to me, and what I've learned, is divine intervention, taking something that needs to be rectified, and basically shooting the tower down, breaking it down, dismantling it, so that there can be this rebirth happening. And so Scorpio is all about that life. Think about the dark hermit, where he's got the black hood on and he's being the naughty Kermit, and then the regular Kermit's like, I don't know if I should do that. That's the Scorpio energy. It's the dark hermit. Also, the sun is in Scorpio, and so is Venus. So the love life is going to be looking a lot spicier. But again, we're in this eclipse energy. All right, we're in a very weird spot, but I love it because Scorpio is going to light the flame and light some torches to some things, people, and places that need to have this fire behind them. All right. The lunar eclipse, as I said, is going to be in November, on November 8th. All right. This partial solar eclipse was yesterday or today, depending on where you're at in the globe. And the North Node is in Taurus until July 2023, with the South Node in Scorpio. So that brings surrendering, release, giving away, and letting go. All right. This energy will bring some unstable energy, but also some big awakening moments. This is going to segue me into speaking about Mr. West. I really don't want to, but I need to, because he's giving us, his actions are, the things that are happening to him are very scorpionic. They're happening to him where these big industries, these big corporations are cutting ties with him, right? So my Lotus is here. Yay, Lotus. They're cutting ties with him. All right. So there's things that are ending with Mr. West as we speak. So this energy will bring unstable energy, but also some big awakening moments. This could be his aha moment. All right. And with the combination of these energies, it may incite erratic weather patterns. Well, we just saw the weather pattern. My Lotus is here. Thank you. Love and light to you too, Lotus. We just saw the weather pattern with the hurricane that hit the south of Florida, well, the Gulf area of Florida, Puerto Rico, and now we're seeing and hearing floods in Nigeria. Floods. Where I was also brought to light that there's a drought in the Euphrates River, which is a biblical river, which was one of the rivers that were talked about in the creation, in the book of Genesis. So while I'm not the most religious person in the eating my lunch, breakfast, and maybe dinner. While I'm not the most religious person, I do cleave to my Bible every now and then for guidance, for refuge, for knowledge, for wisdom. And this is going to seg me back into Mr. West, because this all kind of, his whole unraveling and his demise happened because of some hate words that he wrote on a very social media platform that is not owned by him nor people that look like him. And when he said this hate word to a group of religious people, that's cause for you to be taken down, my friend. That's cause for you to be sat down. I'm getting a little annoyed with some of the so-called melanated persons that is really like, again, it's like I can't help but to look on my social media, and then this guy is trending. He is trending, no matter, the only way I can't see him is if I don't look at my phone. But even on YouTube, people are posting, and I was just like, it's going to end because election season is coming up in 2 more weeks. So all this chitter chatter with him is going to be end, because the Scorpio that's running the White House right now, Biden, that's what the talk of the town is going to be next. So, I need to change the news. But he said something that was inflammatory and in the words and in quotes, hate. Yeah, people are not going to mess with you. You're not talking about that. Oh, here comes some of the black people now coming out and saying, oh, but he was right when he said that slavery was a choice. If he has any elders that are old enough to recall even up into the 1950s, 60s, where they were still picking cotton down south, we need to speak to those people. We want to know where they're at, because that's also disrespectful. Even if you look at it in hindsight and say, oh, geez, yeah, it could be a choice. The people who feared for their lives, their choice was to stick around. But there were warriors. Let's not cast everybody into this one little group and said, oh, all these people were slaves. No, there were people that fought back. He's correct. But to bring that up and say that is being disrespectful to your elders. It's being disrespectful to your ancestors. Who gives you the right and who makes you God? A lot of people out here putting this man up on the pedestal like he's really Black Moses. He's Jesus. He's going to liberate you. He don't give a rat's ass. He's not thinking about you. The only time he thinks about the Black community, the so-called Black community, is when he needs to put you on like a cape and cap and say trigger words so that you can be like, yes, I'm with him, or no, I can't stand him. Do y'all remember? Now, some people might not remember this. Do y'all remember on the same t-shirt that he wore after he wrote his inflammatory hate speech, little sentence on Twitter that was taken down, and he wrote the people's names in capital letters at that? He's speaking military tactic terms and words to the specific group of people. He didn't say, I have a problem with the industry people. He wrote a blanket statement and put all of them together in this one sentence and used military tactic, a tactic word, against them. You damn right you're going to get taken down. That's going to get taken down. We're not doing business with you anymore. Because they're not all grouped together. And like it or love it, they're not all. We don't have issues with all, is what I'm trying to say. But he made it now our fight with him. Or rather, some people, because some people are really like, yeah, we're going to go to, we're rooting for you, Kanye. Y'all were making fun of him a couple of years ago when he was wearing the red hat. You called him Kanye. You said he's bugging out. You're saying he needed his medication or he's off his medication. Oh yeah. Where were you, black people? Where were you at? Because y'all was talking about him. I heard you were talking about that man and saying he's cray cray and all this good stuff. Now he says a few little things and says Israelites, and he's woke now. But do you know that the white t-shirt that he had on that said White Lives Matter in the back, in the front was Pope John Paul II? Ooh, we don't want to talk about that. Why would he wear a t-shirt that had Pope John Paul in the front and wearing in the back White Lives Matter? You know, I see that some of our folks are very selective. I see that. It's like we choose and pick which battle we want, and we're supposed to. But with this, with this is all propaganda. This is entertainment. We shouldn't be taking him for real, for real. I mean, he's married to that life where they do entertainment. Selective rage, right? And I have to bring this in. I have to tie him in because that's what he tried to do with George Floyd's situation. He tried to tie in how they are and how they plant stuff and how they do things nefariously. And this is what happened with Floyd's case. Listen, if you don't know all the facts, you need to shut up. You really need to sit back and just say, listen, I'm going to just listen. I'm going to be a student here. But see, Kanye's ego and his bravado got him really thinking that he knows a lot of stuff. And he feels that whatever knowledge he's acquired, he can now spew it out and sound intelligent. Scorpio season. Salute to my Lotus because it's Scorpio season. Yay! I love it. I embrace it. We just are coming into this solar eclipse that happened yesterday in Scorpio season. As I said, Scorpio is about dismantling, killing things off, dying things out for the rebirth, for the transformation to come in. And maybe in hindsight, this is what's going on with Kanye. He's going through a Scorpio moment. He's going through this dying. His ego has to die. So everything is going to be taken away from him. Your family, your businesses. I don't care how much $1 billion you have. You don't have your children in the same household with you. I don't know about you, but it looks like it's hurting him. And that would hurt me too. And at the end of the day, that's all that he wants is his family, his children in the same house with him. So he can wake up and hear, ooh, Honda's in the building. Salute, salute. So he can wake up and hear the pitter patters of the little feet, the laughters, the cries, the little talk, the little baby language. That's really what Kanye wants. So he needs to have this death happen to him. Literally, figuratively. He's asking for it literally, though. Like, he's really asking for that. And, it's not called for that. The man is going through a crisis, and that's clearly showing. Again, as I said in my last live, do we cancel him out and cast him to the side? No, but step aside as we keep moving forward. While you get your life in order and in check, check in on us and see where we're at. And, then we can all be inclusive with this. But right now, we're not. And half of us are really on this side where we're really going to bat with Kanye. Oh, people are saying, I'm not going to buy Adidas anymore. I'm not doing this, that, and the third. The Bible also says, beware of false prophets. He's mocking religion. I don't know how Christian he is, but he's been talking all this stuff before, and now he's talking about black people being the true Hebrews and Israelites and so forth and so on. But you're still wearing the Jesus pieces. And I'm not trying to bash anybody who's doing that, but make it all make sense. He's all over the place with giving information out, and people are holding on. Certain people are holding on to his every word, like, he's so woke. He's really saying the right stuff. Remember who he's dancing with in the pale moonlight. Remember who he's dancing with. Yeah, he had songs with Jesus, walks with me and all this stuff. But then after that, who did he get in bed with? I'm not saying that Kanye is not going through a transformation and that he can't be awakening to himself and seeing things. It's possible. It's possible. Thank you, Honda. Thank you. It's possible. But I need to see a little bit more of that. Not just a 2 weeks of him going around on a chick lit circuit, as what they say, and going back on the same platforms that he's having a problem with. Listen, even Judas had to play a part in his role with the assassination of Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, let's not completely go through the fire with this man, even though he had his song Through the Fire, Through the Wire. He's been through some things. Yes, this is what we'll give him. But at the end of the day, this man is not really taking care of the so-called Black community that he wants all his he wants to hide in between that. He's getting the Black community's rage for him. Remember, the school that he opened up, his Christian school, is not in a Black community. It's not in Chicago. It's not in Baltimore. It's in Semi Valley. It's all right. You got your Yeezus slides. I hope that, you get your bang for your buck. I'm not trying to cast judgment on him or throw him to the wolves, because he's already there. He put himself in it. He walked into the lion's den. All I want to say is that we need to be mindful about what things are coming out of people's mouths and taking it for reverence. Do your due diligence and research who the true Hebrew Israelites are. Learn the word Semitic. Know who the Moors are. Read your Bible or your Torah or the Quran. I'm no theologian, so I can't really sit up here and speak about certain things that I don't know. And Kanye said the same thing. He said, I'm not well read. But here, some people are really batting for him, like, oh, he said a few things and you're holding on to it. You like the dog who doesn't want to let go of the bone. That bone is hollow. That one doesn't have the marrow in it. You're holding on to a bone that doesn't have any substance. It's a chew toy. And some people are holding on to that bone like that's... All right, so predictions. These are not my predictions. These are predictions that I got in regards to this partial solar eclipse, right? Because it's in Scorpio right now. So weather patterns, as I said, can become more erratic, as well as the energy that we're around being unstable. But it's also going to bring big awakenings. All right. So a deeper discovery of your own self-worth. This is what he could be going through. Not predictions regarding Kanye. I'm giving predictions in the overall of what Scorpio season, what this solar eclipse is going to be bringing. All right. So environmental disasters where sustainability has not been maintained. Droughts in Mississippi, as I said, droughts in the Euphrates River. This is going to be bringing, we still got another half a year to go with this North Node and South Node Taurus and Scorpio energy dancing around with us collectively. All right. changes to the financial industry. All right, mainstream acceptance of digital currency and changes. And lastly, changes in the level of power when it comes to big business, corporations, and government. So look for all these kind of things. Be alert. One thing that Mr. West is not talking about is how we can, how we need to stock up, how we need to do certain things. That he's not giving us that. He's giving us stuff that is kind of irrelevant, because it's going back to, well, are you the true Hebrew Israelite? Are you the true Moor? Are you a true Aboriginal or indigenous? I mean, at the end of the day, listen. Also, I wanted to just say lastly, he was wearing that t-shirt, because that's what I was trying to get to. He's wearing the t-shirt that has Pope John Paul in the front. That's Roman Catholic. Aren't there alleged reports about the Roman Catholic priests and minors that has been coming out for the past 20 years, if not more than that? I don't want to try to dissect and decode what Kanye's trying to do. But these are things that we need to think about while we're all in this uproar or selective rage where, we're going to support this man. At the same time, he's wearing the face of, I'm not trying to get booted off my channel, but do your homework about the Roman Catholic Church. Why would this black man be wearing that? And then have White Lives Matter on the back of his shirt? Don't just listen to the Drink Champs 3-hour monologue. Group everything that he's been doing and put it together, and then make your dissertation and your assertion of what's going on here with this man. And are you really going to go for him, or are you just going to sit in the back like, okay? And if you're sitting in the back, don't say nothing. Just let him go ahead. Don't say anything. Because he's digging his ditch deeper and deeper. And we can't really save him. Nobody out here, no regular person can go out and save him. So we need to remember that. So yeah, just take a look at what the t-shirt he had on, what he wrote on Twitter. I know they took that down. I'm sure people have that somewhere circulating. And then hear what he was saying about the Drink Champs, on Drink Champs. And make your assertion from that. Not just listen to his 3 hours, because 2 weeks ago he had on that shirt. And no one was really talking about what was on the front of it, but I saw what was on the front of it. You got these two black people walking around with Pope John Paul, the Roman Catholic Pope, in Vatican City, but all y'all are focused on is the white lives, and y'all mad about that? Again, selective rage. Very good. Very good. I like that, because that's what it is. You're mad about what's written on the back, but you're not mad about what's on the front. That's big news. These people are getting pulled down left and right now from that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But either way, on how he's going about his thing, it's not making or breaking my household. He's living rent free, sort of, in my house, in my head right now, because people keep putting him up on social media. So he's going to be here for a while, for the next week or two. Election comes in, that Scorpio that's in the White House, that's who's going to be news. All right, so let's move forward. Scorpios. This Scorpio reading is dedicated to my brother, Rich Mo. October 30th would have been his birthday. I think he would have been 35. And so Scorpios, live your life. Also, this is for my Lotus because she's a Scorpio as well. But anyway, let's move forward. Scorpios, we're gonna do, so how I'm breaking this down. Remember, guys, it's a collective general reading. So it's specifically for the signs, but if your sun is in Scorpio, or if your moon is in Scorpio, or your Venus is in Scorpio, your rising is in Scorpio, your Mercury is in Scorpio, your North Node is in Scorpio, this message would resonate a little bit more with you. All right. Now, this is for the Scorpio season, but it could linger. Things could have been happening already in the past, going to happen in the future. Take what resonates with you, and what doesn't, let it go. All right. I'm going to be doing just reading, getting a message for what Scorpio is. It could be regarding health. It could be regarding finance or love. I'm not breaking it down that way. It's whatever Spirit wants me to know, and romance. Okay. So let's kick it off. I'm doing water signs first: Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And then who's after that? Fire, earth, and air. So I'm breaking down all the signs into its elements, and this way this can get, you get familiar with it. If you don't know what your moon sign is, if you don't know what your Venus sign is, or your rising, or your Mercury, there are websites that you can go to that are free of charge, that you can Kenny Poo's in the building. Salute, peace. There are websites. I know one is astrocafe.com. I have no affiliation with them, but you can punch in. That's one of the places I went to that you can put in your information. All you need to have is your date of birth, the time you were born, and the city that you were born in. And this is how you will know what your yes, my rich Mo. This is how you will know where your placements are. So your sun is your personality. It's your overall. It's where you shine, right? So you were born in the month of October, or late October going into November. That would make you a Scorpio. That you may not resonate that way. Now I'm going to break down Mr. West really quickly. Kanye West's moon is in Pisces. His sun sign is Gemini. So while he has this, he's analytical, so he is intelligent. Genius, again, I don't know, that's up for grabs. But his moon sign is where your emotions are. It's how you deal with your inner self, or dealing with people around you, or in relationships. So your moon sign, his moon sign in Pisces, that's a water sign, is taking over. Your rising is where the sun was meeting and rising on the horizon where you were born. That's why you need to know what time you were born, because that'll let you know where the sun was rising at a peak time, and that's where your personality, but that's who you show. It's kind of like your mask. So that the rising sign is who you show to the people on the outside. Your Venus is about your love, and how you, again, in relationships, how you maneuver in relationships. It also has to deal with money. So Venus, can play a part with money and relationships. All right. Your Mercury is your communication and how you talk. So again, that's why I say your Scorpio, if your sun is not making sense for you, check into your moon sign, your rising, your Venus, and your Mercury. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead. Scorpio. Your number is the number 8. It says investigate. All right. Scorpio, you are the water signs. You are the fixed sign in the waters, right? So we got Pisces, we got Cancer. Scorpio's the fixed sign. So they're a little harder to budge when it comes to emotions. They can be very extreme with the emotions, meaning, you piss them off, they'll get to this little stinger here will get to stinging. All right. They're very reserved, but it's like if you pluck their feathers too much, they're unassuming. So you won't know this. You won't see this coming. The way the Scorpio comes out and says things. So they carry their emotions a little differently than the way a Cancer or a Pisces would. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get a message. I'm using a different deck today. I'm using my Angel Oracle, and just getting a feel for what's Scorpio's message. Doesn't matter what it is. It's what it is. All right, so let's see. That's too many cards. All right, so you guys got the cornucopia in reverse. All right, bottom of the deck is the yin and the yang. What do we have here? So this is that yin and yang, that kind of like a Pisces kind of energy here, or a Gemini. All right, so you got cornucopia in reverse, Scorpio. November might be some hardships, as I read just a little while ago in regards to the solar eclipse. November is also going to be a lunar eclipse. So there could be some ups and downs financially. All right. Some people might not be able to get out and go see family. All right. With this cornucopia 11 being the month of November. November Scorpios, you could be having some type of financial issues happening here. Or this is your harvest season, and therefore some things your cupboard may be bare, but this is your harvest season where you're going to have to really start picking from the grapevines, if you will, metaphorically speaking, and then start stocking up. This is what I was saying just a little while ago. Somebody's talking about Black Israels or Black Jews. Hey, we got a food crisis going on here. Let's talk about that. What are we doing here? So Scorpio, stock up, because your season could be a little more harsher than any other of the signs. All right. What else? But no, also, because we're right at the cusp of the veil being opened with All Souls Day, All Saints Day, the end of the month, October, Halloween, people celebrate that. That's really All Souls Day or All Saints Day, where our ancestors are coming through the veil. So you, Scorpio, could be actually getting more where you're not the financial abundance, you're spiritually abundant. So this is that yin and the yang. All right. So, somebody told me you need to be financially and spiritually yoked. And I said, I don't know how that can happen. I'm spiritually blessed. Financially, I'm not. But this is exactly what's going to happen with Scorpio. You're going to be in the spiritually blessed. All right. So blessings will be coming to you. But what I'm trying to say is, this is for my Lotus as well, because this has been her message for the past, I don't know, but your blessings are not coming. Your blessings will come to you by way of, spirit guidance, your angels, your ancestors, but they're putting the mix into what will happen when your harvest comes, when it's time for you to reap what you sow. So your financial abundance could come later on. But conserve what you have is what I'm saying, Scorpio. Do not go out picking, buying excessively. Buy what's in your needs, all right? And be led by spirit. Feel whatever your intuition tells you, whatever your gut, spidey sense are tingling, go with that, all right, Scorpio? All right, let's move on to see what's going on. Let's get a love. I didn't need to clarify too much. I brought a card out. I brought a deck to clarify. Clarify just means I need to get a little bit more information. But this card is pretty crystal clear for me right now, so I don't need to dive any deeper for Scorpio. But I will go into your love life because we're nosy and we need to know that stuff. Ooh, hurricanes in the building. Salute, salute. Peace, peace, peace. All right. I forgot what sign are you again, Hurricane? I keep forgetting because he's new to the crew. So, forgive me. My brain is not as sharp as it used to be. All right, so we got all right, Scorpio, you got 2. I love it. You got 2 cards here, Scorpio. Bottom of the deck is 1111. All right, in reverse. Some Scorpios could be like, I'm not. All right, hold on, Scorpio, because you got me all feeling good right now. See, my North Node is Scorpio, so I'm all in this right now for Scorpio. But look what I said, spiritual. All right, and you got receptive. Excuse me, is that receptive? Yeah, receptive. So some of you Scorpios, you could be having a loved one who's trying to reach out to you, and you're like, oh, I don't believe in all that stuff. Stop it, because this is their energy is going to be around you for all of the remainder of Scorpio season. All right. If you notice 1111 on your microwave, on your phone, on your tablet, on the bus, that's your guardians or ancestors or loved ones that are coming through to let you know they are here. This could be a husband or a wife or a partner, boyfriend and girlfriend that's transitioned over. You could be feeling despondent about them not being around, especially with the holiday seasons, if you subscribe to that. But they are there for you. They are around you, and they're comforting you, Scorpio. All right? So we're going to move forward because we have 11 more signs to do, and this can be a little lengthy. I already spent like 20 minutes talking about Mr. West because he's living rent-free in my house, in my head right now. Get out. All right, so Scorpio, that was your message. You know, if it's not making sense for you, again, check back to see what your moon sign is and so forth and so on. Moving on to Pisces, Capricorn. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah, earth signs are going to be next after water signs. So moving on to Capricorn. Excuse me. Pisces. The next of the water signs. Now, Pisces people, if you guys have been here long enough, you know how I feel about some Pisces folks, especially the men. I love them. What, Lotus? Oh, really? Yay. All right. Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. All right. Mercury, if you're want to go that route. Your number is number 12. You are the last of the signs on the zodiac. So Pisces, you incorporate a lot of other of the signs, if you will. So we're never just one sign either, guys. When the moon hits every 2.5 days, we're whatever that sign is in that moon. All right. So, and again, I'm not a well-versed astrologer, astronomer, numerologist. I'm just a gal who does cards and gets intuition, from up above. But Pisces, you take on that role of everybody. They are the oldest in the group as well of the zodiac signs. They are the mutable, where Scorpio's the fixed of the water signs. Pisces is the mutable. That means that they flip flop and back and forth all the time. All right. I would say they're the most emotional out of all the water signs. Cancers and Scorpios are kind of the same way, but Cancers would be a little more emotional. They're passionate. Y'all, you see how I go in when I go in on certain topics, that's the Cancer in me. That's that passion. Pisces are passionate, but they're a little off. That's all I gotta say. All right, Pisces, I love you guys. You know this. All right, so let's see what's going on with Pisces here. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury. All right. You guys are ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the death. All right. So this is that scorpionic energy. Ooh. So Pisces, man holding a coin. You got the King of Pentacles energy here, 43, breaking down to 7. You too are also going to be tapping in, spiritually. All right. Pisces are very intuitive people. They're kind of spooky, scary, as Brother Rich was saying. I love you, Brother Rich. I love that man. Pisces are very intuitive people. The Cancers would be the psychic of the water signs, but Pisces are very, it's uncanny, the things that they know. Like, they could read you through being on the phone. They can really pick up a lot of stuff. It's very scary. But anyway, the middle of the deck is clergy, Pisces. So yeah, you're tapping into some godly, God body cells, goddess cells. All right, we got rest and rejuvenation here, bottom of the deck. So your card here, Pisces, is man holding the coin. That's the Taurus energy. We're in this north node of Taurus right now. So Pisces, you can be getting a new job where it's putting you in this boss status, or you could be going into some type of ministry. Deacon is what I'm hearing. All right, so some of you could be tapping into that hermit mode, but there's some kind of income coming through. And if that's not about income, this is you, Pisces, getting a solid ground, because you guys are always up in the air. You're in fantasy land. You're in la la land, right? So you're having this moment in Scorpio season. Good for Scorpio. See, we need Scorpio in our life. You need a Scorpio in your life. They are going to put all the hurt and pain because they know how to deal with this. Pisces, Cancers, we're emotional. We don't really like to deal with the hurt and pain. We want to be in the love frequency. And Scorpio season is going to be like, get it together, get grounded, because Scorpio's fixed energy. So where Pisces is kind of all over the place, you're about to get grounded in this Scorpio energy. And that's a good thing, because you need to get focused. There might be some things at work that you're not focusing on, or you could be having issues with money and you need to tighten up the reins. All right. So get focused. 43 is breaking down to 7, and that's a spiritual number. So Pisces, you're also kind of being guided with some spiritual energy around you. All right. Let's go into romance now for you guys. I don't need to clarify this. I'm seeing here also, Pisces, you could be there's spirit around you as well, or angels. But in regards to love, something could be coming around in the spring for you guys. Something solidified and concrete, substantial, all those big words, right? And Taurus is in the 5th month. All right. So it's that spring love, because in the background, he's got this spring energy. So masculine, feminine energy, it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, he's a man. All right. But so Pisces women, a man could be coming to you who's solid ground here. Could be a Taurus, or Pisces men. You're going to be meeting somebody. All right, that's substantial for you, that's grounded, and she could be a Taurus. I'm here for it. My moon is in Taurus. My husband's a Pisces. All right, look, heart. See? What did I say? Pisces, you guys got it good. All right, and the bottom of the deck here is respect. So it could be that a relationship, or you could be, looking for love in all the wrong places, and you're not going to get that. So, now's the time to get focused with yourself, hone in with self, do your breathing techniques, get into that God body, goddess frequency, all right? Because spring love is coming for you. And that's the time when you need a couple of months off to get right with yourself, all right? It says here, you begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. And you'll know when this person's, the one for you, because you'll start to feel it intuitively. You guys are intuitive anyway, so you'll know this. All right. Cancers, moving on to the last of the water signs, Cancer. This is July energy, end of June into July. Again, they are the water signs, but they are the mother of the zodiac. So they're very nurturing. They're very caring. They could be clingy. Some people say, I don't know this. I don't know a Cancer that's clingy. So whatever that means. But yes, they are passionate. It can be, emotional. They do get a little despondent, a little depressed. They are empaths. So they take in a lot of people's emotions, Cancers. And so this is why they get a little depressed and a little, isolated, because they're dealing with a whole bunch of other people's issues and it's not theirs. All right. So they are the cardinal signs. If we have Scorpio as the fixed sign, Pisces as the mutable, Cancers are the cardinal signs. That means that they're the boss. They are the leaders. They don't follow anybody. They move the crowd, and the crowd follows. Like a mother and her little ducklings. She moves, the babies move right along with her. So this is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's check in and see what's going on there. You guys are in the 4th house. That is home. All right. You're ruled by the moon. So, of course, you're going to be emotional and moody because the moon ties back and forth. People really need to have a Cancer in their life, too. They will then understand the mechanisms of the person. Cancers are the emotion. Their emotion, they're the moon, right? So they take it all in, too. And they're very good and reliable and loyal people, dependable. So you need a Cancer in your life. What else? Yeah, and I don't want to hear Cancers be cheating and stuff. I'm like, yeah, because word on the street is Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, y'all cheat too. Anywho, but leave us Cancers alone. Let's see what's cooking for you, Cancer, in Scorpio season. All right. Wow, look at that. I'm hitting it on the head, right, Kenny Pooh? Lotus just said something too about buses. That's the Cancer. My sun sign is in Cancer. All right, so let's move on. Cancer, let's see what's going on for you. You got way too many cards here. My hands are kind of sticky. Let's see. Now Cancers don't want to talk. All right. So we got 4-4. All right. 44. Bottom of the deck is strategy. Number 21. This could be about the 3 of Pentacles. All right, Cancer. So somebody's burning the midnight oil. Cancers, that it could be taking away you, and you are the mother figures. It doesn't matter if you're male or female Cancer. Cancers are all about that family life. That's what makes Cancers happy. And being that this is in reverse here, and that's yours, you guys are about the beach, and being you're the summer babies, the water babies out there on the beach. The Scorpio season is going to have you sit back a little bit and strategize. You might want to, and then we got the 9 of Pentacles right underneath that. So somebody's burning the midnight oil, but be strategic, Cancer, on how you're saving this money, because it could be you want to save for a family trip, or this past summer you splurged and now we're coming up into the months where we need to be saving. And you need to hone in on some strategies in regards to money, or asking somebody for help in regards to money. All right. Or pooling in from, working together with your partner if you're married, or if you're not married but you have, a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend. You guys are going to have to pool in together. What else? This could be some turbulence too, Cancer. You could be with the Pisces. There could be some turbulence in the house. All right. Happy people. Where we're hearing that, what's his name song? As I had mentioned earlier, we're just in this partial solar eclipse in Scorpio right now. And we're also in the North Node Taurus and South Node Scorpio. So this energy is going to be a little unstable for you, Cancer, right? But it's going to be having some big awakenings happening for you. So, this is revolving around family. So, you may need to speak with your family, husband, wife, children, talk about finances with them, see what they can spend, see what you can't spend, because that's what I'm getting. There's something revolving around money. Let me just peek a little bit, because I need to know this. I'm in the collective. So what else with this happy family, and why is it in reverse? Yeah, you guys are going to have to stay tight, because money's going to have you kind of feeling a certain kind of way. And this is where you're going to have to really get tight with your family. All right. You might want to plan for a trip. Yeah. Okay. See, the Queen of Coins is clarifying this family here. All right. So mom, mother, grandmother, we got the Ten of Swords here, and the Hangman. Yeah, Pisces. So Cancer, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or Pisces. But you definitely need to save your coins. Mom is the mother in this household, is going to have to be the smart one. She's going to have to be the strategic one to save this money. All right. All right, Cancer. That's what I got for you. Let's check out your love life. Okay. But this, y'all will be all right. You will be all right. You just got to learn how to, save and cut some corners on certain things. Don't get no Yeezuses. Don't buy no Yeezus pieces. Nah. All right. So what else here? For Cancer. Look, and there's a fox, guys. Look, there's a fox right at the bottom. All right, so this is my message. So I really need to take. This is a fox, Foxy Moon. I need to take my own message. Ugh. Why? All right. What else? What's going on for Cancer in love, please? All right. That's too many. What's going on with Cancer in love? My hands are sticky. I can't do this. All right. Moment. Take a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner, Cancer. Yeah, man. That's that little vacation or whatever. You may, after the rain comes happiness, right? Comes the rainbow, Cancer. So bottom of the deck is signs. All right. Pay attention to the signs and symbols going around. If you see that you're getting an alert from your bank telling you you're under the threshold, that's a sign to relax. All right. Take it easy. Strategize, plot, plan, strategize, and bomb first. Tupac. All right, Cancer. That was your message. Adios. That's the end of the water signs. I'm going to give you an oracle, a wisdom oracle, and send you on your little happy watery ways. Scorpio season is in effect. Let's get a oracle for these water signs, please. Okay. Oh, here we go. So, mending. All right. So we got 52. What is that breaking down to? 7 again. So spiritual. Water signs. This could be calling for you to. I think Cancer. This might be more for Cancers. All right, because there could be some family issues here, as I said, with money. That could cause some friction in the family. All right, where you might want to separate that. Try to hold fast because you need to pay attention to the signs. Water signs, excuse me. There could be a sibling that you need to mend, or just be more introverted right now, thinking about the relationship. You don't necessarily have to reach out to this person. But while we're in this Scorpio season, it's going to have us reflect hardcore. It could actually end some relationships, with siblings, family members. But use, again, your intuition and be insightful about this. It's not something where you like, oh, I'm just ending it because they get on my nerves and, whatever they're saying. No. You better make sure that if you're ending ties with this person, it's for a good reason. All right, moving forward. Um, Fire. Well, what do I have here? I'll do Capricorn next. I'll do Earth next because Hurricane is here. So next up, we're going to be doing Earth. I've had Fire because Sagittarius is technically kind of the next sign, but we'll do Earth. Earth. Capricorn is first up on the list, and they are the end of November into, the end of December going into January. They're in the 10th house. The 10th house has to do with, is that relationship? No, that's not relationship. 10th house has to do with money, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. See, I'm not an astrologist, so I don't really know what all the houses mean, but that's where y'all are at. It also says here achieve, and you guys are ruled by Saturn. All right, so you're kind of also like this things dying and growing, right? Because Saturn has to do with expansion. But you guys are the boss, you the goats. So that, getting money is not a problem. You can be kind of selective when it comes to your money. I'm not going to say cheap, but you guys are very selective on what you're going to buy. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on for Capricorns. Okay. So for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, maybe Mercury. This is what's coming up for you guys in Scorpio season. Okay. Capricorns are cardinal signs as well. So you guys might actually thrive in this season. Yeah, we got Archangel Raphael, heart chakra. Bottom of the deck is the goddess of the moon, high priestess energy. This could be Pisces. Capricorns, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but not necessarily. All right. So your card is so Archangel Raphael, 38 breaking down to 11. All right, that's master number. That's the psychic teacher, but it's also about spreading the word, spreading the knowledge. You could be a teacher, but you have to work. So Capricorn, you have to work on that heart chakra. All right, because this is what Archangel is telling us. This is that fourth chakra here. That's the heart chakra. It's green. So possibly incorporating green leafy foods into your diet or green juices, right? So health is wealth, because you can have all the money in the world, but if your body's not up to par, what's the purpose of you? You know what I mean? Like, what's the money about? I'm going to clarify because I'm getting dragon or reptilian, some type of, I don't know. It may be just one person, a Capricorn that's interested in getting like a reptile or something. I don't know, but we're going to figure this one out. Or you might be interested in studying this. All right. This is something that somebody wants. You got this Pisces again. King of coins, the Knight of coins here. And the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess again. So Capricorn, I don't know who you're dealing with. This Pisces could be a shapeshifter. What the hell is going on today? All right. Capricorn, weird. This just could be one person. But, like I said, Pisces, they're kind of that fluid. And a chameleon is a reptile, and they change and they adapt to whatever, whether they're into their environment. They adapt. They camouflage. Capricorn, you could be, trying to figure this out as well. Like how this might be intriguing you, and you might be applying this knowledge to yourself, not necessarily wanting to get a reptile. there's something very angelic or supernatural with you this season, Scorpio. So again, Scorpio, Capricorn, you're in Scorpio season, and that's the ushering in of the other side, the other world, because Scorpio deals with that dark energy. They deal with the dark side of things. They're, think of Anubis, think of Hades in that sense. It's all, and it's not scary. And I don't want it to say dark art, but Capricorn, you're studying something along that line. It could be esoteric. All right. Go with what your heart feels, because this for some reason for Capricorn, this is something that your heart's desire is in. Like, you really want to get into this. So I don't know if it's you studying about how to kind of camouflage into your environment, or this is something really esoteric, because you really got 3 Piscean energy here: the Hangman, the High Priestess, and this Moon. And they're all about, look at her, the High Priestess is all about esoteric. The Hangman here is about getting that type of knowledge. So, all right, Capricorn, you guys are doing the damn thing. I see. All right, so let's see what's going on with love. That's what I'm saying. Somebody could be wanting to study. All right, and go with it. Go with your heart's, your heart's desire. So it is you. Okay, Hurricane. There you go. Yeah, I'm like, well, what is this? That's why I said it's one person. It could be other people, but that's what I'm channeling right now. And you guys are right here with me. It's not like, it's a big mass group of people. So any Capricorns that come in and check this out and be like, oh, Foxy's tripping, and then it's not for you. It's not your message. Check in to see what your other, Moon and your Venus are, okay? And your rising. Because this Capricorn sun is like, that's what he's saying. I'm studying that stuff. All right. Let's see what's going on in the love department. Why? Oy. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. I see reptiles here. Okay. All right, so we got union in reverse, Capricorn. Bottom of the deck is boundaries. Okay, well, there you go. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Boundaries, no union. You could be cutting somebody off during this Scorpio season, or just wanted to be in that hermit mode. Pisces, with this Piscean energy here, this card represents getting knowledge of self and inquiring just all this information, but it's really kind of like in that esoteric world. All right. So some people might not be hip to that, not on that level with you. And therefore it's like, you know what, I'm just going to do this for me. Having sensible boundaries are important. So, I'm getting, this could be a cutoff season for you, or not a cuffing season, but a cutoff season. It says here, the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Like I said, I'm getting more of a cutoff, not a cuffing season for Capricorn. All right. So that was your message, Capricorn. Let's move on to the next earth sign, which is Taurus. So Taurus is the fixed sign of the group. They are the end of April into May. Yes. And excuse me, I'm just trying to get my cards in order here. We also are in a North Node, collectively speaking, since since when were we in there? Was it January? No, it was last July. Right. So last July, no, this July. No, it was last July, because it's a year to year, and a year and a half. So 18 months. So we're just going into the half year left of this North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio, collectively speaking. And Taurus is about that money. They're grounded. They can be stubborn, being the fixed sign. They don't really budge too much. It takes a lot for them to budge. And when they do, they move mountains. All right. So that's Taurus there. Let's see what's going on with you for Scorpio season. All right. So you're kind of gonna be affected by Scorpio, good, bad, and indifferent, because you're in this North Node of Taurus right now. So what you're supposed to be getting in this North Node is financial stability. You're ruled by Venus, so therefore matters of love can be taken effect with you. And we're in the Scorpio season, so this could be enhancing, in heightened, or also, causing some unstable energy around you. All right. This North Node in Taurus and South Node in Scorpio will end July 2023. So things might start to look a little better for certain placements. But Taurus, you should be thriving at this point, because it's a very high hitting placement. That's your energy. So you should be doing pretty good. All right, let's go. What's going on for Taurus? All right. So you got patience, temperance, something you don't have, Taurus. But this is that healing. And then we got anxiety, the bottom of the deck here. So 16 breaking down to 7. Oh, there's a lot of spiritual energy around the last 4 signs that I just read. And because we're coming into this veil, the veil thinning, as they say, towards the end of the month, you could be getting visitations from your loved ones, your spirit guides, your loved ones who have transitioned over. Angel energy. Taurus, if you haven't been getting, you could be, you might be affected by this energy with finances. So you too could be having some issues with finance, like the Cancer. So this is my sun and my moon sign. So great. What am I going to do, guys? You're going to be affected. You could be having these anxiety spells here, Taurus. But I'm hearing the time is ticking. So remember, just as I said, you have a certain amount of months left until this energy of the North Node Taurus ends. So you too are going to have to sit like a Cancer and really strategize some money plans here, some financial plans. All right. And you got to call on some people high above you, then that's what you do. Because I feel like that's what you need. All right. Winter might be a little better for you, or it could be colder, and not weather-wise. I'm talking about like just the energy. All right. So also diet and eating right, Taurus. Let's see. We got temperance again. All right. So there's got to be some healing going on here. The Queen of Cups. I'm done, guys. I'm not reading for Taurus no more. They're exposing me right now. Yeah, coins, bottom of the deck, the 6 of coins. All right. So now I got to interpret for myself and for the other Tauruses in the building. Queen of Cups is Cancer. Aquarius is the star sign, the star card. My rising is in Aquarius. My sun sign is in Cancer, and my moon sign is in Taurus. Notice I need you to read. I need you to read for me. Freak. All right. I will try not to take this too personal, but it is personal because I'm in the collective with you guys. But there has to be some healing, Taurus. All right. It's possible that there is a mother that's not around, a mother figure or a grandmother. All right. But you need a lot of healing in your life right now, Taurus. So therefore, that's why I said, talk to your spirit guides, talk to your ancestors. I'm going to be going to my altar after this. I got to talk to my grandmama. All right. Because I feel like that's what you need to help you, because it could go either way for you guys, Taurus. It could be either the cold winter where you're going to be sad, really sad, and emotionally despondent, or you can make light of it. Call on your helpers. You know what I'm saying? Look at this energy right here. Look at it. Look at this energy. That's all angel energy right there. Call on them. All right, Taurus? All right, let's check out what's love going on. What's love got to do with it? Listen, Taurus is not about that life with the love life. They're not like a Cancer or a Pisces. Who else is kind of like looking for stuff? Aquarius. Taurus is not really about that life either. They're like, you know what comes my way, comes my way. If I like it, I'm sticking with it. And I will fight it out. Tauruses are also very loyal and dependable. They're kind of a little stingy with that money, but they will, they'll help out wherever they can if they have it. All right. Let's see what's going on. You guys got tested. Jesus, y'all telling my life right now. So, middle of the deck is surprise, Taurus. Bottom of the deck is enlightenment. All right, come on, let's go. Talk to your peoples. If you have a deceased spouse or girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, get right, because they're there to help you. All right, you got tested here. That's your love card. It says here your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Wasn't Cancer with the Taurus too? Taurus, Pisces? Yeah. All right, yeah. So right now the angels are exposing me. How about that? How about those apples? That's real cute. Real cute. I got you. I read you loud and clear. So Taurus, love life can be tested. We're in this Scorpio season right now, and it's going to cause that type of disruption. Things got to be shaken up a little bit to see how time can tell, and how your relationship is going to be tested for the long haul. Again, it's going to be a cold winter, literally. But if you got somebody to wrap up with, it's not going to be so cold. All right, Taurus? Listen, I'm out of this now. Please. Jesus. All right, Virgo, let's go. Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Mercury. You are the sister sign to Pisces. You are the mutable sign in the earth energy. All right. Your birthdays are at the end of August, excuse me, into September. You guys also have to deal with money as well. In that pentacle energy. All right. Very artistic, intuitive as well. They have a unique gift of just think of just think of like Michael Jackson or Beyonce. Their voice, they have a way of telling a story where it could be credible, it's believable. You want to listen to them. All right. So that's a little bit about Virgo. They are going through some stuff. Jeez. Like, I just got exposed out here. Cancer and Taurus. What? All right, let's go, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Mercury, if you want to. I'll throw in Mercury. Why not? It's communication. We need to know how somebody communicates. All right. All right, so you got, what in the world? All right, middle of the deck is the garden and the gates. That says here the star or the fool. Okay, so Aquarius energy, 30 breaking down to 3. You also got this magician and the mirror, clergyman, 53 breaking down to 8. But your card is storm warning, number 10. That's the tower moment that I wrote down. Scorpio energy is going to hit you kind of hard, Virgo. You know, we're not completely finished out of hurricane season. All right. There could be another storm coming, literally, for some people that live in an area that's got a lot of, water, or they live by the seaside. My mother will be up here. So my mom's coming for the end of this weekend. What else, Virgo? And also, like I've been saying, there are going to be some upheavals in relationships. All right, so family, disruptions. But a storm warning is just that. It's taking heed. It doesn't mean that can happen. But this is more divine intervention. All right, this is divine intervention. So something has to stir up and come through the wash and the rinse cycle before it can dry out, and things will flourish from there. So it's just a warning, Virgo, but you take heed of it. All right. Let's see what else. But I'm getting more land area. So again, if you live in an area where it's heavy, highly concentrated water, rivers, dams, make sure that you have, the pillars. Make sure that your structure is sound. All right, because this is number 10. We're in the month of 10 right now. So just be on the lookout. Okay, let's see what else. Tropical. This is going to be a tropical storm, is what I just heard. Yeah, we got temperance here. All right, so clarifying this, so there's this healing. All right, and the wand, ace. So okay, if this is a literal thing that's going to happen, Virgo, know that you probably not meant to be where you're living at. God does things in all mysterious ways, right? If you subscribe to that. But I'm getting a lot of spiritual energy here. So, while it may dismantle or flood a basement or move foundations, that's calling for you to move somewhere else, then, Virgo, take that as a sign, because that might not be the best place for you. Now, figuratively speaking, these storms have to happen. We need these cleansings, because the temperance is all about cleaning and cleansing out and healing. This also has a lot of water energy to it as well. So you might need some spiritual cleansing, all right, some baths and all that good stuff that I talk about, okay, to help you, get through this time through Scorpio. Scorpio's not out to play any games this season. So far, most people that I've just read, most signs have got a little spiritual aspect going on here, and Scorpio's bringing that type of energy. So, all right, let's see what's going on in the love department for Virgo. Ooh, that's too much. Signs, you too need to look out for the signs, warning signs. All right, this could be regarding a relationship. Pay attention to the signs. That's why you get the storm warning. You get the alert first. Pay attention, because somebody who's you around is not meant for you. It's not supposed to be for you. Yeah, marriage and rekindle. So you too, Virgo, could be like Cancer, who might have some issues in the relationship. But all this needs to come out so that this strengthens your marriage. All right. It was God that brought you together. And it was you that married under God's vows. Right? You went the spiritual route. So with all that turbulence going on, Virgo, you need to have this happen in your life so that you guys can rekindle. All right? Get it together. Oh, geez, my mother's coming up here too. And my dad, never mind, guys, I'll tell y'all later. Just that Pisces loves that Virgo. That's all I got to say. I mean, to death. All right. All right, moving along. So who do we have? Fire signs. Sagittarius, you're up next. Oh, wait. Let me do your, I have to read the wisdom oracle for the earth signs. All right. Yours is a Virgo. Uh-oh. Shane, somebody could be coming through for them. All right. Yeah. All right. Water signs. Earth signs. You have the higher power here. All this. Oh, I love it. I love it. Go to the sea, middle of the deck. So Virgo, again, you could be in a place that's, highly concentrated with water. You could be living by the sea. You're going to have to move. Look, or the sea is going to wrap you up. Bottom of the deck is unfinished symphony. Virgo, that's that rekindling the love and the marriage. All right, getting some things out. Number 4 is the card here. That's about structure, building blocks. So some things need to happen. Some things have to die in the scorpionic energy for new beginnings to happen. And Spirit has been tapping in for the past, 4 or 5 signs now. So your angels are around you, earth signs. Get in tune. I think it's Capricorn that you're doing with the esoteric work. Talk to them higher ups. Talk to them angels. There's a keyhole right there. Knowledge is key. So doing that reading, Capricorn is going to be going into the esoteric books and doing some more study, knowledge of self. All right. So take heed that everything that you're doing, there's higher power moving behind in the scenes of things and saying, you're saying, why is this happening to me? Earth signs, why is this happening to me? Why am I getting flooded out? We just moved up. Because the higher powers that be see better and see fit for you. All right. All right. Now, fire signs. Sagittarius is up next. All right. They are the end of November into December, beginning of December. And, I have said this before. Sagittarius people are a little peculiar. It's hard to read them. They're very, they can be to themselves. They're kind of like the introvert. But they do come out and they do hang out and stuff, but they're very to themselves. They don't let a lot of people in. But when they get inspired, they're on fire. All right. They're also very creative in the art department. All right. That's like drawing. Okay. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I don't really get too many, problems with it. They're very cool people. It's the others that's been over here that's putting up some stuff right now. So let's see how Sagittarius is going to be doing in Scorpio season. I don't feel like that they will be too affected by it, but in a negative way. They could be getting, the spiritual enlightenment as well. Yeah, we got the sun, that fire energy. That's Leo. Bottom, yeah, see, I said Spirit. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have a lot. Door to Spirit, all right? So you too, Sagittarius, could be getting visitations from your dearly departed. having dreams of them as well. But they're coming through. They're showing you at the end of this month, they're coming through. 32 breaking down to 5. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more days will be the 31st. Bottom of the deck here is anxiety. Not having that anxiety. But your card is the Sun card, Sagittarius. All right. So that's why I said I don't think you're going to have a problem. I really don't think so. This is that Leo energy, that fire energy here. It's the number 1. So this is about you right now. And taking in all the liberties that's been happening around you for the past however many months, days, weeks. But know that in Scorpio season, whatever was troubling you, if you were having any kind of anxiety issues, not being able to sleep, or just being up at night, again, having insomnia issues, that's all going to be ceasing during the Scorpio. It's going to be the opposite for you, where some people are going to be up because Scorpio energy is going to be kicking in for them. It's going to be the opposite for you. You're going to be able to sleep well, enjoy this time, but really enjoying the time, for yourself. This isn't like you going out and hanging out, and because like I said, Sagittarius are kind of they're introvert and extrovert, but they're cool by themselves. And that's what I'm getting is that, Sagittarius, you're going to be just fine. Let's move on and see what's going on in the love department. Yeah, definitely, again, you too have the spirit guides, angels around you, watching you. All right. I don't know. You guys could be seeing some things and be like, what was that? Well, just know that that's just like your angel guides around you. All right. Because you could be seeing stuff at the corner of your eye. It could be broad daylight, and you could be like sunlight, and you could be seeing something like that. That's your little angel guides. All right. Let's see. Woo. Yeah. Power. Power is your card. So in regards to relationship, it says here, the power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So, with you feeling good, looking good, being by yourself, minding your business, this is bringing this power to you. It's that fire energy. All right. So you could be being the babe magnet to somebody. If you're not in a relationship, this could be bringing that to you. And if you are in a relationship, you're just taking care of yourself. So you could be good for yourself and then for the others. But this is really just mainly about that self-love and self-care for yourself. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to anybody in a relationship. This could just be very well loving yourself, taking that time to do your sunbathing. You still could get outside. The weather's kind of warm. Go out there and sunbathe and gaze and absorb that energy from the sun, right? Taking that fire. You're the fire sign, so you're taking in your own energy, all right? Recharging. All right, so that is for Sagittarius. Let's move on to Aries, the next fire sign here. And Aries, you are the babies of the zodiac. You're the first of the zodiac, the fire sign. You are the mutable, which means you can kind of sway either way as well. You're ruled by Mars. All right, so that's that fire energy that, Scorpio season could be a doozy for you because, there's that, think of God of War, that Mars energy. All right, so Scorpio season could be a little challenging for you as well. All right, so let's see what's cooking. Aries is the end of February going into March, right? No, April. The end of March going into April. That's Aries energy. Okay. All right, so you got the Angel of Balance. Libra energy here. We've got the temple path, which is divine union, marriage, spiritual path. All right, that came out in reverse. And the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, so strategy. So you kind of showed a little bit of Cancer's, that sign there for Cancers. All right, so Angel of Balance is your card, Aries. 12, breaking down to 3. So the Justice card, I wrote Justice here because that's that scale, the balancing act. And then you got the Three of Pentacles here as well. So 33, master number 33, that's that Christ-like energy. So, Aries, there might be some sacrifices that you need to make or may need to make. Could be in regards to finances. This could be in regards to just being stable. Like, you could be just so one way, hot-headed, where you might need to, cool down. And because we're in Scorpio, and that's a water sign, it's going to teach you how to balance that out, because you could be a little more hot-headed or aggressive in one way, where you may need to just take it, down a couple of notches and cool out, reflect on some things. And as the saying goes, not everything deserves a battle. So choose and pick your battles, Aries. All right. Let's see really quickly what else is there. We're coming out of a new moon. All right, so that energy is still here, and I believe that new moon is in it might be in Scorpio. So Scorpio energy is going to teach you. Also, it's in Venus right now, so it's going to teach you how to dive a little deeper into yourself. You may not like that, but it's needed for you. All right, Aries, it's needed for you. And you also are going to have some type of angel or spiritual intervention. All right, where it's going to take a hold of you, where you're going to be like, oh, you're going to be fighting the unseen. Go with the flow. All right, this is the time to just kind of cool your jets, and go with the flow. Yeah, we got the Pentacles again here. So the King of Pentacles is in reverse, and the Two of Cups, bottom of the deck. So, somebody's ticking you off in a relationship. You're going to have to figure out some ways to get solid and get grounded. But Scorpio season is going to do that for you, because I feel like you're too hot-headed. You're too, something. This is you by nature. So you're kind of giving this fire energy, when water is going to be here to kind of extinguish that, calm you down a little bit, and have you sit for a second and sit with yourself. Because some of you Aries needs to do that. All right. Let's see what's going on in the love department. Let's see. I'm just a mess. It was a new moon. Okay, thank you, Lord. Because I'm like, wait a minute now. Scorpio's got a lot of stuff going on, but I don't want to misquote it. Okay. All right. So I'm just waiting for this lunar eclipse to happen next month. That's what I'm waiting on. That's going to be intriguing. And we're still in Scorpio season. The North Node is in Taurus. Yo, that's going to be a trip. The lunar eclipse is going to be in Taurus next month. There's a Scorpio running around in the White House. Just watch. Okay. Ooh, so temptation, Aries. All right. We got feelings here, bottom of the deck. You guys got temptation. So this fire energy is if you're not with somebody, then Temptation Island is kicking in, or if you're with somebody, Temptation Island is kicking in. It's probably why you need to sit down a little bit. All right, think carefully about the situation. If you're married, Aries, really think this through. All right, choose your battle, Aries. That's all I got to say. All right, that's it. Last of the fire signs is Leo energy. Leo, my big cat. They are the cardinal signs. They are the boss. They're bossy. They're lovable, dependable, reliable, beautiful people inside and out. Um, they can be a little bit much with their mouth, though. They really can. So that's the end of August going into September, right? No, the end of July going into August. That is Libra. Let's see what's going on for Libra in regards to Scorpio. That's the fifth house. The fifth house, I believe, has to do relationships. Fifth and seventh house. So Leo, you're ruled by the sun. Scorpio season could probably be pretty good for you. Because it's that water energy, but you know, you're the sun sign, you're fire. So we'll see. It could go either way. But I think the fire signs are all right. The last couple of signs were all right. So we got Journey here. Bottom of the deck here is three of Swords is what I look at. Broken Heart in reverse. So Leo, whoa. So Leo, we got a relationship thing going on here, possibly. Scorpio energy is not playing any games. I keep saying this. You know, you could be breaking ties with somebody, going on your own way. Enough is enough. All right. This broken heart, we're out. We are out. No more broken hearts. So, you know, Scorpio could be giving you that boost that you need to break out. You know, and if you're not with anybody, this also is just giving you this boost or encouragement or this fire to your fire to make some kind of moves, just maybe even on a little vacation, taking a different, you know, journey or trip that is healing for your heart, is healing for your soul. Let's see what else. Yeah, Three of Swords. So this is a relationship situation with you, Leo. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. The Two of Coins here. And your card is the King of Wands in reverse. So you could be leaving a situation. Now, if this is a female Leo, you know, this is a husband that, you know, the relationship is over with. They're making a decision to stand on their own 2 feet. You know, Leos, your mouths will get you in trouble, and not everybody wants to stick around for all that. You know, when the lion roars, either you can handle it or you can't. And so, you know, what I'm getting is that there's, you know, this journey. You may need to do some things alone now. Get whatever relationship or situation that you're in. This is your time to heal and move away. All right. But this is, you could be dealing with another Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. All right. Or this is just you facing yourself in the mirror. Like, I'm not going to be accepting the same thing. Scorpio is going to be showing you, you know, who and what is positive in your life. All right. All right. So that was all the fire signs there. Oh, wait. Oops. Listen, bugging. Let's see what's going on for relationships first. I'm like, listen, we got another deck of cards to go with. Missy's in the building. Salute. Thank you for joining us. All right, let's see. Leo, what's going on here in the love department? Dude, that's too much. Oh, we'll take it. So, universe, middle of the deck. And openness. So, yeah, definitely Scorpio season is going to be showing you, Leo, you know, who you're with may not be, you know, the soulmate that you thought. All right. So this is time for you to, you know, take those leaps and bounds. But you got here past life and surprises in reverse. So you're basically you're just going to see what it's about in Scorpio season, Leo. You're going to see things for what it is, and this will be your determining factor of how you're going to make moves. If you're choosing to pick this battle and stick it out, that's on you. If you're choosing to make some journeys and heal your little paws and your little wounds, then that's what you need to do. All right. So Leo, y'all are the king of the jungle though. So I ain't too worried about the Leo. You good. You good. All right, so let's get the fire signs, their oracle wisdom, and see what's cooking for them and what they need to take home. The take-home message. Ooh, all right. So your card here, we got poised. In the middle of the deck, bottom of the deck is soulmates. So Leo, in this journey, after whatever is going on with the previous relationship, you going on this journey and whatever happens could be bringing you your soulmate. All right. But the card for the fire sign is Y, and the number is 31, breaking down to 4. So who was, I think it's Aries. Aries might, or was it Sagittarius? Anyway, fire signs, this is going to add, this season is going to be asking, you're going to be asking questions. You're going to be asking why. But know that somebody's getting, was that Virgo? I'm getting also, for some reason, this could be very much so Leo's message as well, is you leaving from one place, you may need to take like this road trip. Leaving from where you're at and going to somewhere more secluded, isolated, having this time to really sit with self is going to give you the answers to why. Why do these things happen? Why did this relationship go this way? Why is this not working out? It's bringing you soulmates. Fire sign. So even if you're not looking for it, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic soulmate. This could be a best friend. In relationships, if that's not working out, and if you're having an intimate relationship, it doesn't work out, and it brings you a platonic relationship, then that's what you need. That's what the Scorpio season, what spirit is giving us. It's what we need, not what we want. And what you think you need is not going to be working right now. Scorpio season is going to be power moment, knocking things down, divine intervention. All right. So, and no, this is building you back up. So you may need to resort to reading the Bible or the Torah, or the Quran. You may need to get some inflection and some spiritual inflection at that. Because we all can't do this by ourselves. I don't care how atheist you think you are. There's something greater than you. All right. All right. That was fire signs. Whew. Last of the group is the air signs. First up, Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. So they're the water bearers. They are the end of January, beginning of February. They are the humanitarians of the group. They're the knowledge bringers to the group. They're also introverts. They rather be by themselves, but they can assert themselves into groups. They're the teachers. They're the scholars. Word on the street is that they like to get a little freaky deaky. All right, that's word on the street. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. I believe you guys are ruled by Mercury, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. Again, I'm not an astrologer. Disclaimer. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. So we got the Archangel Ariel here, blossoming abundance, bottom of the deck. So your card here, Aquarius, is the sacral chakra, Archangel Ariel in reverse. That's 36, breaking down to 9. Now, this could be a Aquarius female that I'm bringing this message to. All right, this has to do with your reproductive system. You could be wanting to get pregnant, and the flow, you could be having some type of abnormal. Disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. Just getting the insight from up above and around. So you could be having some issues with your menstrual flow. All right. Seeking some type of medical professional advice. You could be getting an idea of what's going on. But know that once this is all taken care of, blossoming abundance. All right. So there's that fertileness. There will be this time frame of you reproducing. This could come around March. But during this time, you may want to seek medical advice to know what's going on, because you could be having this endometriosis. Is that? Yeah. So somebody could be having that. So you want to check the sacral chakras. Now, you can also get crystals that you can have them lay on your pelvic area there. The sacral chakra is your sexual reproduction. So there are, different ways of holistically going that route. But, if you really want to start getting on the ball with somebody, could be 36 years old and they want to start reproducing, or, just having issues with their reproduction, then you really need to seek medical advice. A holistic doula is what I'm hearing. All right, so try to find maybe a holistic doula if you don't want to go through the traditional medical institute in that respect. You can seek that. Also, herbal teas. All right. Again, I'm speaking specifically to Aquarius women right now. So herbal teas, things that are going to help yoni steams too. All right. So a lot of herbal things there to help in that reproductive area. I feel like somebody's missing the mark, or missing their menstrual cycle is off. And so if they're trying to get pregnant, it's like they never know. They get either a heavy flow or they flow, and they could be miscarrying and not even knowing it. All right. So that's just specifically for the women. Okay, let's see something else. Is it? Okay, thank you, Lotus. Woo, Phoenix. She said, salute. She said, shh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. Because I don't really mess with the sacral chakra too much. That's not one of my strongest chakras that I focus on. Hold on, guys. I'm just eating some fruits. It's my breakfast. It's my lunch. All right. Hold on. What else would occur, I guess? All right. So we got Emperor here. Cancer energies. All right. So middle of the deck is Emperor. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Aquarius, I didn't see this coming at all. You might have a tough time in Scorpio season. And it could be regarding relationships. All right, we got this Chariot card here. Cancer energy. Um, with this Four of Wands and this Chariot, relationships could be kind of like, this could be be a make or break deal. I'm specific. Sorry, Aquarius men. I'm not really. If this could be an Aquarius man who's like, listen, I want children. She can't. It's not happening. This could be causing a friction where you want to leave. But I'm really getting mainly Aquarius female who's having some type of reproduction issues, and that could cause a strain on the family, a strain on the relationship. All right. So definitely, seek professional if this is what you're if this is what's if you're wanting to become pregnant, I would say then you would need to seek professional. But if you're just like, it is what it is, then you could do your own teas and tonics and things like that that will help get your reproductive system on track. All right, let's see what's going on with the love department, or romance, or just love yourself. Ooh, Red Illusions in the building. Shut up. What's up? What's up? Salute. Thank you for coming through. Triple Aquarius, let's go. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Again, like I said, I don't see too much male Aquarius coming through, but if you're dealing with a Cancer or another Aquarius and there's some reproduction issues going on there, could cause a strain. Somebody could be, 36, somebody's kind of getting up there in age where it's like, all right, top, clock is ticking and I want a little baby. All right, so, but we're gonna, we're gonna see. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, Red, that you escaped that part. Oh, have no fear. Look, my cards are all falling off the place. My big cat is here. Yay! Big cat, we did your reading already. We did Leo energy. What's that? Going on a journey, taking some time away and going, freeing yourself. Hold on, my cards fell out. The cat got me excited. I got Red in the building. I'm excited about that. What? It's all gravy. Hold on, Aquarius. Hold on. Let's see. Pomegranates, blueberries. Good. Yeah, wear yellow and meditate. Yeah, and I have like waist beads. I have a yellow and a white one. And I would have to say that it actually has done something. But like I said, again, the sacral chakra is not my strongest or one of my main chakras that I focus on the most. But if an Aquarius woman is having this, then she needs to pay attention to her sacral chakra, your sex organs. Oh boy. Aquarius, word on the street is y'all some freaks. That's all I gotta say. So you know how to get down. All right, so you got here remarkable. We got connection. All right, so notice everything remarkable about your relationship. So if you are in a relationship, Aquarius, we got here signs, connection, 1111. Pay attention to the signs. But pay attention to the signs. Like if you realizing that your flow is heavy, and there's something going on that you're like, well, I thought I was pregnant and now I'm not, or whatever the case may be, please go seek medical help. But if this is a couple, a married couple, I know it could cause some strain, but you got to hone in on each other, and be each other's pillar, be each other's rock, because this could be very stressful. And we're in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is about that death. So you're getting a warning beforehand, Aquarius. All right. So that was your reading. If it doesn't make sense, go back to whatever other signs that you have in your placement, and because that wasn't doing nothing for me either. My Aquarius rising does not agree, and I'm over the age of childbearing, so I don't have that problem. All right, moving forward, the next of the air signs, Gemini. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury, if you will. Gemini is the end of May, going into June. They are the twins of the zodiac. Very analytical. Are they the fixed? Wait a minute. No, they're not the fixed. They're the mutable. Mutable, one, either Gemini's mutable or Libra's. Okay, Gemini, the horn just rang for me. So they go with the flow, kind of like that Pisces. They kind of wave in and out. And they're the air sign. They're in their head a lot. So let's see what's going on for them with Scorpio season. Because we can see what's playing out with Mr. West. Scorpio season's taking no shorts. All right, so what's going on here? Yeah, we got anxiety. This anxiety wanted to come up for a lot of people, all tied up. Middle of the deck, bottom of the deck, rest and rejuvenation. So, Gemini, you got the Nine of Swords here, this anxiety energy in reverse, but you have here, bottom of the deck, is this rest and rejuvenation. So, you too need to go within. Listen, Scorpio, I love it. Because there's a lot of introversion. There's a lot of introflexion, introspection, and all that good stuff. Scorpio season is going to have a lot of people sitting down. Again, as I read, with what Scorpio season is going to be entailing is this energy of unstableness. All right. Erratic, some places could be erratic weather patterns. So right now we need to go, some of us more than others really need to go within, doing this yoga, being that hermit, going doing the breathing exercises. All right, because whatever is going to happen, Gemini, this that's a cycle that's coming to an end. But Scorpio season is probably going to be the one to give you the awakening. You probably already had some issues coming along down the pipe. September could have been something big for you, and now we're coming out of that, going from out of that Virgo, Libra, going into Scorpio season. This is going to be your awakening. All right, so that's a good thing. But you need to go within. It's like your cycles of whatever was happening in the past are coming to an end. The anxieties, the worries. Now you just need to, pay attention to self. Pay attention to self. Let's see what's going on in the love department. This could be man or female. All right, Gemini, the twins. You could literally be a twin and a fraternal twin, so boy and girl. All right. There's this symbiotic relationship here. So if it's not a twin, you have some type of telepathic with if it's a female, she has telepathic energy with the male, and vice versa. Gemini, you guys are on some different stuff right now. Okay, so I almost want to say what you don't want to do is take on that other person's energy, because each one of you, whoever this Gemini is, there's two people involved. And or this could be you, Gemini, yourself, because you are the twin. So you're having this split personality thing going on, and one is feminine energy and one is masculine energy. You got to learn how to center and get centered with self. All right, you also got blossoming abundance underneath that. So once you get centered with self, your awakening and everything is going to be better for you in this season than you have been in the past couple of month. Let's see. Yeah, 8 of Wands here. Gemini, you have telepathic powers. All right, we got the Knight of Wands here in reverse, bottom, middle of the deck, and the Page of Wands. A lot of fire energy. So you could be kind of like in soulmate relationship, or some type of telepathic relationship with with a fire sign. So that's Aries, a Leo, or a Aries. All right. But yeah, take on your stuff though. Like don't if somebody's going through their own, or they're trying to channel you and you're feeling kind of this anxiety or this depression, you're gonna have to learn how to block it. All right, block it with this 8 of Wands here in reverse. You're gonna have to learn how to do some type of mental blockage, so you're not taking on the other person's feelings, and vice versa, Gemini. If you feel somebody else's energy around you, or whoever you're dealing with, you guys are kind of like soulmates or twins in some weird way. Either physical twins, or you guys are like this twin soul. It's not bad. I'm just saying, use your discretion, Gemini, because you are analytical, so you know how to get up there in those ethers, but do a lot of grounding and protecting your energy. All right, so basically don't take on somebody else's energy. If you start feeling a certain kind of way, change your mind frame. All right, do some breathing, do some yoga, do something else that'll take you out of that. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department. Romance, dreams, and enlightenment. Those two came right out. Bottom of the deck is labyrinth. All right. Oh, you okay, Lotus? Yeah, I guess I don't know if it's like mind over matter, but I definitely I've had them on now for about a year. I could say that I felt a difference wearing waist beads. Is it like a placebo effect? I don't know. But Gemini, yeah, dreams and enlightenment. That's how you talk with this person, is through dreams, or vice versa. There's something telepathic between you and another person, and it's very twin-like energy. So this again could be a twin flame, twin soul, or a real twin, or this is you going through some type of transformation here, spiritually speaking, where you're probably those are your powers. Like that's going to be coming through in this Scorpio season. All right, Gemini, I'm impressed with you guys. But that's your reading. So you could be becoming Spider-Man soon. Or you got some connection with somebody out there that is telepathic. All right. Let's move on to the last of the air signs, and that's Libra. Justice card here. They also are very analytical in their head. This is the end of September. Yes. Yes. Going into October. Um, the word on the street is Libras are also out there, very flirty, very flirty. I wouldn't necessarily say I have to retract them being on the street because their flirtiness is what can get them to be on the street, but they're not out there like that per se. Like they're not out looking. I'm not going to throw anybody else under the bus, but I had to really sit back and analyze. So I'm like, Libras don't really. They're not like a Scorpio in that respect. They're very flirty, very flirty. They can look like they are for the streets, but they're not. They're just very flirty. So that can be misinterpreted as, they're freaks, but they are. They're just not for the streets. Oh God. All right. Whatever. Let's go. Libra. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury. Wherever this placement fits for you, then that is your message. I'm already seeing phallus. Libra, what you do? What you do? How many is that? Is it? We'll take it. All right. So middle of the deck here is Archangel Gabriel, throat chakra in reverse, and the action card in reverse. That's the Chariot card for me. Let's see what you got. Whoa, okay. Libra got two archangels. You got Archangel Metatron and Archangel Uriel. So crown chakra, third eye. Wow. Libra. Very interesting. If Gemini I thought was doing the damn thing, Libra just took me all the way up. So that is 41 breaking down to 3, and then we have 40. So 4 and 3 is 7. Then we got 7 here. All right, so these numbers added up together plus where your number is, Libra, is 77. That's very high spiritual energy. All right. I'm kind of jealous that you got both of these archangels here, but that's all right. You got the 6th and the 7th chakras. So this is your pineal gland and your crown chakra. This is exactly where you're at, Libra. You're very cerebral people. So in Scorpio season, this is going to be more enhanced, enlightened, if you will. Books is what I'm hearing. Let's see what else is there. So reading more up on your crown chakra, reading up more about your 6th and 7th chakras. All right, Libra. But I'm also getting you two also need to protect this energy. Wands. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords here. Middle of the deck, and bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So you guys showed up, Libra. You showed up in this reading. So you have the Ace of Wands to clarify these two archangels here. So there's a lot of Scorpio is going to be bringing this new beginning for you. So you might have felt like you were stuck and not being able to move, whether it's like physically or even in mental capacity. That's going to change during the Scorpio season, and it might have started already. Like with these two right here, especially Archangel Metatron. I mean, he is all about the knowledge, book of knowledge. He's the scribe of God. So, You got some heavy stuff going on here, Libra. I love it. New beginnings. All right. I said phallus. So, Libras, y'all dirty little mofos. Somebody out here stabbing some stuff. And I ain't talking about people. Libras. Where's Maybach at? Oh, my Liz is here. Mwah. This is one of my peoples from Grand Jury. Yeah, man, Libras, you're going to be out here doing some stuff. You could be, in a new relationship, or I don't know, maybe you guys are learning about some stuff. Pineal gland helping you with your phallus. I'm out of here, Libra. You know how I feel about you guys. But Maybach, listen. All right, let's see what's going on in the love department since Jesus. I don't want to talk about Libras making me blush right now. I don't want to talk about it. Libras are loyal and faithful. Yeah. They're faithful when they have the one that they settle with. You know what I mean? But trust and believe, they're out there. They're definitely in the streets. They're going to try to sow their oats, But they are. We got telepathy here. All right, so they're like a Gemini situation. Yeah, yin and yang. All right, so Libra, I don't know what you're dealing with. What you're trying to do, Libra, I don't know what you're trying to do, but your card for romance is telepathic. And that's all about the pineal gland and that crown chakra here. It says close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So, what is it? Tantra sex? Lotus? Libra, that's what you're doing right now? All right, so they're really feeling this Scorpio energy. So for Libras, it's going to be more sexual energy. Could be sexual healing for them. They might need somebody who knows what they're doing in regards to sexual healing. Tantric sex or something like that. That's definitely what's going on for Libras. All right. That's it. That is all the signs. That is your message for all of the signs. Let's get a oracle for the air signs. Libras had me out here blushing. Astral sex, that too. I'm like, listen, somebody, I don't know. Nah, that's not happening. But whoever's got a Libra in their life right now, they're going to be working some sex magic. All right, so what's the message here for the air signs? Oh, Jesus. All right, we got the Fate in reverse here. It's number 17, breaking down to 8. Middle of the deck is Here and Now, air signs, and bottom of the deck is Loyal Heart. All right, in reverse. So, I don't know, who's that Gemini? This is back and forth with Gemini. All right, so Gemini and Libra's got some twin stuff going on here. So they're like definitely confusing me. What's Aquarius got going on here? No, Aquarius is all right. It's Gemini and Libra here. So we got Fate in reverse. All right. This is that Aquarius energy, the stars, healing thyself. Air signs, you definitely need to do that. Libra, especially, protect this crown chakra. Somebody's trying to do some type of magic. So Libra and Gemini specifically, if you're doing some type of cerebral magic, mind, telepathic communication and things like that, read up on how to do it. It's not for the novice. It's not for somebody to just, pretend and let's be careful, because I said we're in Scorpio season. The end of the month is All Saints Day, All Hallows Eve, and that's when the veil is thin. So if you want to start doing this stuff, you might bring in something that you're not ready for, and that's not supposed to be here. We're we're in an eclipse right now. We had an eclipse yesterday, but that energy's still here. Be careful what you're doing, air signs, especially Libra and Gemini. So protect your energy, because if it's not you doing this type of pseudo energy or whatever, I don't want to say pseudo, but somebody's doing this to you, you definitely want to keep your head protected. And you want to have crystals around you that are purposely for protecting spiritual and psychic attacks. Smoky quartz, clear quartz, selenite, black obsidian, tourmaline, hematite, the list goes on. Lotus could put some in there as well. So these are the things that you want to have protecting you, because somebody could be out here trying to do that type of work on you. And you may not know that. You could be feeling a certain kind of way and not understanding why you're feeling like that. That's because your twin flame, as they call it, or twin soul, or somebody who has a really deep sexual and soulful connection with you is trying to get to reel you in. And if you're not ready for that, and that's not what you're in for, you're not about that life, and you really need to protect yourself. Ask your guardians, because we are in that energy of the veil being thin. So you could speak to your angel guides, you could speak to your ancestors or your loved ones who have transitioned over, and say, listen, if I can have a little extra protection now, because somebody's out here really trying to work this soul connection, this and then when they get you, or you could be doing the sexual soul thing, be careful, because that energy is very real, and you may not understand why are you caught up in the middle of this, especially Libra and Gemini. If you don't know that this is happening to you, I'm letting you know that this is happening. And it's in Scorpio season, of all best times to do that type of magic. But you can get these souls entwined. And when they say sexually transmitted diseases are not just the physical, it's also soul. So you could be making these soul ties by having sex with these people, and they're doing all kinds of stuff in their head, working some type of mojo out. Like I said, we're in that thinning of the veil. We did an eclipse. Be careful who you're talking to. I'm just saying. I'm just the messenger. Yeah, sex magic backfires. Well, I hope that works for me. Sacral chakra. But rituals, yeah. And I would say if you're not skilled at that, you shouldn't be doing it. You shouldn't be. Listen, sex magic, love magic, and maybe money sometimes, but specifically like when you want to do magic for love. I mean, I don't want to bash nobody, but that's really like, love is free will. These things backfire on you because love is free. You can't tie this person to love you. So what happens is that person who's maybe, i.e., obsessed, or so-called in love with this person, they're going to go out and do these type of rituals or spells or what have you. And if they don't know what they're doing, it's going to backfire. So what I'm trying to say, though, for Gemini and Libra specifically, is just protect that energy. If you are messing around with somebody and you feel like, this kind of feels weird, that's them doing something. And they're trying to work this Jedi mind trick and do some type of things to keep you in their grasp, but it's not genuine then. And even if there's this connection and this tie between you two, somebody shouldn't have to do magic, quote unquote, to keep you there. It's just not the way, that's not the way love goes. All right, so that has been all signs. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Lotus, thank you for holding it down in the chat, especially the that's right. Keep that energy up to par. Protect your energy during this time. But it's going to be a beautiful time as well. Like, we don't want to make it scary and doom and gloom and stuff. But, you know, let's be for real. There's people who are working, who are praying, preying, praying for this moment. Because this is when they can take advantage of the energy and manipulate the energy. No, I wasn't. But Phoenix, you know, I could do one real quick. But I wasn't planning on it. So, yeah, man, this energy is very real. So, especially in Scorpio season, you want to be mindful. All right. All right, guys. So, I'm going to do a quick little reading for Phoenix. Everybody else, this is the end of the all signs reading. But I appreciate everybody for sticking through the 12 signs. It is a long time because we got to get through all 12 zodiacs. You know, take this message as the best as possible. If it doesn't make sense for you, again, look into what your other signs are, because that's probably where you'll resonate more with. I will be opening up the books for my personal readings on 11/11/22, master numbers, where I will be definitely taking personal readings again. Me and personal readings is a love-hate relationship, and it's just to me, like, I still get anxiety, so that's on my own personal little thing, but I love it. And I know some people really miss it, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta get, I had to take some time off, do my hiatus, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta recharge, because this energy is real out here. Yeah, so let me just get my cards really quick. Oh, right, Lotus. We got to protect that energy, because there's people out here doing the damn thing. I'm like, this as far as I go. I don't do any other kind of stuff. In the beginning, when I first started, I was doing a lot of moon magic, but everything was more for me. It wasn't like, oh, my thing was just getting my money together and, just praying for my family and stuff. It wasn't anything that I'm trying to, do to manipulate somebody else or anything like that. No, because I'm not good at that, and I don't want stuff to backfire on me. This is it. This is it. Hold on, Phoenix. Let me get this. As I say, this is an auspicious time. Auspicious. Indeed. Alrighty. So, let's do this really quickly. All right, so let's go. Let me Okay, Lotus. I would, I honestly think I might, but I don't know. But you know what? You use your energy this time to, you know, regroup, because it's, what is it saying? Big awakening moments right now. Scorpio, with this North Node in Taurus and the South Node in Scorpio. You know, I had to get sick. Remember, this was last year. I took some time off. I was sick. You have to, especially if you're doing what we're doing. It's like you gotta take. I'm trying to like not be too much in this energy as possible. Like I want to be sitting back with the popcorn, watching the show. Because trust me, this next, what is it, 2 weeks? We got a lunar eclipse. Yeah, let me see my clock real quick. My calendar. So yesterday we had a solar eclipse. And in 2 weeks, we're going to have a lunar eclipse. Can you imagine all that energy being condensed? Scorpio, there's a Scorpio in the White House right now. All I gotta say. I gotta get my popcorn ready. All right, so Phoenix, this is for you. I'm just shuffling really quick. Okay. All right, so you showed up, Aquarius, full energy here, full card. What else? Middle of the deck is the Four of Cups. So there's that water energy here, and then bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Excuse me, Eight of Cups. Five of Cups. All right, so this is that depression, getting over heartache. This has to do with a relationship, though. This could be on your end. I'm getting like this, like not wanting to take the first move or making, strides into being in a relationship or going along with the person, like taking a new. There's like this hesitation or reservation, or there's this ending that happened with this here. We got Seven of Swords right underneath this Five. It's like okay, so your spidey senses are telling you about somebody. Somebody could be sneaky, deceptive, and it could be a water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But okay, there's some reservation here. Let's see what else is going on. Because in the middle of the deck is this Four of Cups. So there's this kind of like maybe thinking about, being with this individual, or somebody's having this thought about you. But the bottom of the deck here, it's that, I don't know, I'm getting precaution. So this, there could be some reservation about this person. Yeah. Okay. So what's going on here with this Fool? Why is this Fool card? The Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of water energy here. Pisces. Oh, it could be a Pisces because they're sneaky little mofos. They some sneaky little bastards. Get me started. Pisces here. The card that's clarifying is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is like sexual and girl, why you need to come up here with this stuff? All right, he's got a wand in his hand as well. All right, so you could be like, I'm not feeling this energy. This person could be, it could be more sexually charged in the relationship where it's like, I don't want just that. Like, I want all of this. And because, you know, Aquariuses are very analytical, they're in their head. Everything is kind of like cerebral. You know, and it's not, it can be everything, but if this is a water energy here, or if this is somebody's just strictly on a sexual kind of thing, it's going to cause you to be a little more precautious and not want to, you know, make that move because it's just like strictly on some, you know, somebody has a big phallus is all I gotta say. I mean, look at this. Like, he's got his hand. A lot of D energy. What did Kim Kardashian West say? She told Kanye, "You wearing that hat is little D energy." Oh boy, why did she say that to that man? He done flipped his wig. Well, this person's the opposite. Yeah, and then Six of Cups right here in the top of the deck. I said 6 and I also said 9. So Pisces, Cancer, I have no idea. Scorpio. All right, let's see what else is going on here, because this person, masculine energy, if it's not a Pisces, this could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But they're, I don't know. Their moon could be like in a water sign because they're very emotional. All right, so you could be like, nah, you know, cool, like chill, not wanting to make any leaps and bounds with them, and they're just using, like, they're doing sex energy. Oh God. All right, what else? But this is not going anywhere. I feel like, you know, this is just like, you know, the fact that there's this pushback, you know, they can only go but so far. So I don't see so much movement going on here. Page of Wands. Oh my Lord. Another that fire energy. Look, the wands. So this is a heavy sexual energy going on here. The Three of Wands, and bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. All right. So possible that this person, you know, excuse me, I feel like they're either you've retracted or they're retracting, and it's not, you know, it's not happening. One or the other. Somebody has like pushed back, retracted. They're not dealing with this person. So like I said, they can only, I feel like it's pretty much like if you give the green light, they're for it. But if you put the stoplight, they're gonna stop. That's what I'm getting. Oh, let's get some advice. Yo, I don't listen. Somebody has a big heart on. Like, they are, the Six of Wands showed up. I'm asking for advice here. We got the King of Coins. Six of Wands showed up as far as advice. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're in control of the, you know, situation, scenario. This person's for the streets, though. I have to say that. Because it's like that sneakiness, that Seven of Swords energy that I had saw before. It's like they're sneaky, and so that's why I'm like Pisces energy, because Pisces is sneaky. Pisces are sneaky. So are Cancers. Might as well throw myself under the bus. So this person is like, if it doesn't happen with you, they're going to be out there with somebody else, like, because they're just out there with this King of Coins energy. But what I'm also seeing, it's not even so much, it's not them as well with other people, but this is you. Like, that's why I said, if it's a green light, then it's a green light with this person. If it's a red light, then it's a red light, and it's stop. Do not go, do not collect $200. So you're in position to make that change. All right, so let's get an outcome here. Phoenix, what you do to me, girl? Her and not Lotus. Lotus sometimes trips me up, but you and Pink, yeah, definitely give me a run for my money. So they out here like sweating, like, what's going on, y'all? What is going on? Yeah, Three of Swords. So the outcome here is that, you know, I hear reserve. This person could be on a reserve. And then we have here the Nine of Coins, bottom of the deck. So, you know, usually the Three of Swords is about that, these endings, heartbreaks, heartaches. But like I said, this person kind of like lives in the lower chakra region. So if you call them to be like, yo, they're there. But that's really just what it is. And so reserve is, you know, they're out there doing their thing. But if you happen to call, you need an itch scratch. But otherwise, there's nothing else there. This is you again. The swords are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you are in control of this situation. You make the calls literally. Like, yes, it's on. No, it's not. And they are pretty much, you know, not at your beck and call, but it's a reserve. So it's like, oh, okay, we on. And then they, you know, if it's not, then they've been doing what they've been doing, basically. They've been doing them. So no eggs in the basket with that one. All right, girl, let's get a I want to say, I want to give you a Whispers of Love oracle, or this messy oracle deck, but I think I'm gonna give you more of that healing, that real goddess that you are type of oracle. And that is the Whispers of Love. What Love Sweetie said? Listen, okay, Lotus, you better watch what you say. Listen, spirits just told my whole business. Cancer's this, Cancer's that, Cancer and Taurus. I was like, all right, already, shut up. Like, y'all telling my business out in the street like that. Like, I know I'm in the collective, but damn, can I live? Cancer's gonna be funky. All right, I'm gonna have to talk to my family. Like, listen, we gotta tighten up this money. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. It's just, you know, Cancers and Taurus like to, you know, when we have money, like, we spend it. Like, we know how to save it, but it's like when we're feeling good or we're around our family and our friends, and don't give us a whole bunch of, don't let us be no Kanye West with billions of money. I mean, where everybody's getting it. Schools are going to be repainted and redirected and reshaped. The homelessness is going to be taken care of. The learning centers for the kids. I mean, you name it. And then I'm gonna sit back and take like a 6-month hiatus across the world or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the Aquarius in me, where I want to do for others and be the humanitarian and take care of others before I take care of myself. And sometimes I screw myself up because I'm taking care of everybody else. All right, the angels are going to be with me the next couple of weeks. We're going to talk. Grandma's going to be with me. Grandma's going to be with me. The family's going to be here on Saturday because we're celebrating my aunt's 90th birthday. So we're going to be doing a damn thing. I'm going to be talking to the people. Jeez. All right. Let's get Phoenix her beautiful goddess love oracle. All right, so you got 2. All right, the first card for you is choose love. You always have choice. You always have, they should have put in a choice. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Bam. What number is that? 21, breaking down to 3. And then the next card is honesty is essential. See? That person, look, and the guy's got a mask on. So it says here, speak with love and truth. Number, what is that? 9, 10, 11. Master number 11. So, being that the person that you are, and that's that psychic and, intuitive person, listen, this situation is just what it is. But when it comes to matters of the heart and things like that, there's more to it. And this is that, all that in a bag of chips. This is everything that you want. But that person in the mask can't really offer all that. They can just be this little rendezvous kind of thing. That's all. All right, my love. So that was your little mini reading. Hope it makes sense somewhere. If it doesn't, girl, I don't know what to tell you. Other than just choose love. All right. What does Lotus say? Okay. I will. All right. Thank you all for stopping by. Okay. Good. Somewhere, hopefully it does. Sometimes I miss. Yeah, it takes me a while, but this person kept showing up with that energy, so I'm like, okay. So, all right, I think that's it. We're good. Next week, I will. I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna do a Mindful Monday. This Kanye, like I said, is living rent free in my head for a minute, and I don't like it. I don't want to think about him. I don't want to talk about him no more. Having dinner and having breakfast. So what do you think about? What is he saying? Do you think he's making fun? Watching other people talking, I'm like, he's a crisis actor, for God's sake. He's a crisis actor. All right. So with that being said, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Love you all.